Yeah, I played that last week, Command & Conquer Red Alert. So...
Welcome to Deep Space Nine. The Chief told me to expect you. The Zenkethi officer is in the far room at the back. A Starfleet captain is speaking to her.
Okay.
Good to see you again. Tensions are running pretty high where the Zenkethi are concerned, but Captain Parr has gone through a lot to help the Alliance. She deserves a fair shake.
So fair that she's imprisoned. In a very small cell.
Less than ideal conditions.
I mean, honestly, that's a pretty cruel cell. It's not just small, she doesn't even have a sink in there or a bathroom or anything.
The Chief of Security thought it was a prudent measure. Technically, I am under protective custody until the Alliance decides what to do with me. I cannot fault this decision. Our military has much to answer for, myself included. There are many who might see a Zenkethi face and decide to seek vengeance. Thank you. Far too many lives have been lost in this crusade, so I'm glad the tactical data I provided helped to save some.
It's the Forge. Yeah, they actually have, I think they have quite a few Star Trek, like, iconic characters, even with the right voice actors.
No longer. I renounced the title of captain after committing mutiny. Part of the price I paid to save those lives today. Let's move on. I have more information for the Alliance. I presume you are here to collect it.
Sure.
Are you ready to hear my story?
Sure. Maybe we'll finally figure out why they nuked all those... Well, I mean... why they didn't tell anyone about the threat and just nuked those planets.
It began on my first mission as captain. I remember it clearly. Captain's log, mission cycle 132. We have arrived at System 91, local designation Eok. Admiral Zen Tarak prepares to conduct Transuli cleansing operations. Our tactical reports indicate minimal threat from the locals. This should be another egg run.
Captain Parr, we are receiving an incoming
we actually play through
from
this.
Admiral Zen Tarak.
Let's not keep the Admiral waiting, Ensign. Put him on screen.
Cute little ship here.
The planet Eok. Scans show it to be filthy with the eggs of the hatred Transuli. Their defenses are generally inferior, but their fleet could be dangerous in large numbers. While our ground squad prepares the weapon, we will ensure that no ship leaves this system. If one ship with one egg escapes, the contagion spreads. That is not acceptable. I know this is your first mission as Captain Neth. Don't let your excitement distract you from the task at hand. Stay alert!
Of course.
Sure.
We're prepared to enforce containment protocol as ordered, sir.
See to it that you do, Captain. Zentarak out. Eoki fleet on intercept course. Eliminate them.
We have some interesting weapons there. Okay, we are killing the defense and then we're killing the civilians, I suppose. turns out freighters aren't very well defended.
This is the British Star Slum. We're not warriors. Spare us, please. They hacked our comms. Please stop. We're civilians. There's children here.
We have that.
Oops.
It's all yours if you let us go. You're about to blow up a fortune here. Be reasonable.
We're a hospital ship. We're not a threat. Scan us. We have no weapons. Just sick and injured people.
Yeah, I have a feeling they really don't care about such things. That defensive fleet did a very bad job at, you know, defending. And there they all go.
Captain, the ground team has been to safety. The proto-matter bomb is ready. Since this is your first mission, I'm granting you the honor of detonating the weapon. Get into position when you're ready.
Yes, as you wish, Admiral. Far out.
Now we're gonna blow up the planet. Well, or life on the planet. Planet itself, I suppose, survives.
Command is a difficult path to walk at times, Captain. Yet you performed your duties well. It will reflect in my next report to the Autarch. I have seen great promise in you today. Faithful service to the Coalition is well rewarded. Don't forget that.
Thank you, sir. I will not forget today's events for a long time, if ever. That mission took a toll upon me and my crew. To
Understandable.
eradicate the Transuli was one thing. The eradication of innocent Ioki was another. Despite my personal feelings, I remained a loyal officer. Things would change under Cronus 3. I led the proto-matter bomb squad myself.
You know that armor doesn't seem to be, like, covering a lot of vital parts.
Industrial backwater planet. There is a large infestation. You know what to do, Captain. And Neff, keep your guard up down there. We think the target site is a temple. If that's so, the local savages may try to stop you. Feel free to discourage them. Aggressively if necessary.
I mean, then again, we don't actually know where the vital parts are.
Our firepower should discourage them, Admiral. They shouldn't pose much of a threat to the mission.
We're good to go here. The weapon's in the green. Proto-matter matrix is stable and prime. The Admiral wants us to deploy the bomb in the largest concentration of Transuli eggs. Looks like that's in some type of structure.
All right,
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
move
I'm
out.
already in combat.
Keep an eye out for the locals and make sure the weapon is protected. No.
So, good evening, Just Josh. Is that a new character over the weekend? You know, I thought I had like 12, 14 characters in this game. When I logged in tonight, I actually counted, it was over 20. I have over 20 characters in this game. I did consider starting a new one as well when I started, you know, playing Star Trek Online again. But I already have so many, so I've decided, and there is there is a lot of new content that I haven't seen, so I've decided to play through that with an existing character instead of starting a new one. Again. If I actually keep playing this some more, I might start another at some point. But I got all of my bases covered already with characters, I suppose. Yeah, see, I used to be like, when there was a new interesting ship coming out that I wanted, I was like, why don't I start a new character? Like, if I already loved my characters and my ships, and I was like, but I could start a new character for that new ship. Oh wait, am I? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. This is a very interesting way of running. Apparently, I should follow the path. Was there a different path? Like, are we planting the bomb elsewhere? Or was there a... Oh, I need to examine the pillar.
This pillar points down the road to that primitive structure.
Yeah, like
Large
I have...
concentration of Transuli eggs ahead. Does it matter where we put it? The whole planet gets scoured. Ask the Admiral. I'm sure he'd just love to tell you. You know, after giving you a year of latrine duty.
So, I mean, I've had...
We got a job to do here.
I've different Klingon characters, like a tactical character and an engineer and a science character and so on, and different fat characters, and then I had a Klingon-aligned Romulan and a Federation-aligned Romulan, and then came the Delta recruit, so I had a Delta recruit, and then came, I think, the Temporal officers, so I had a Temporal officer, and there are Jem'Hadar characters at some point, so I have a Jem'Hadar character, and there were, I think, the original series or the old timeline characters. I have one of those as well, and it just kept happening. It just kept happening.
Enemy combatants in close proximity.
It's a pretty heavy slab we've got there.
Look at this picture. There's a Vulcan in it. Mammals all look the same to me. You know, they probably say the same about us, right? What? I don't look anything worshipping the eggs. I'm actually good looking.
Guess they might have been worshipping the eggs. So I was supposed to examine more murals here, I think.
Are these fools gathering Transuli eggs?
Well, they probably don't know those are Tresuling eggs, you know.
They wouldn't want these eggs to hatch if they knew what was inside them. Status report, Captain. Have you breached the structure yet?
Yes, sir. We found something interesting as well. Transmitting data now.
Starfleet. Interesting. Your scans indicate that image is centuries old. More Federation time travel nonsense, perhaps. Proceed with your mission, Captain. We don't have time for archaeology.
Yes, they don't contain a tasty yolk. I mean, who knows? I'm not sure if anyone ever tried to cook those. Open the inner door. How am I? Oh. Push the button. Have those people been standing in there all this time, heard the fighting, and were like, this is none of our business?
Captain, Transuli signatures are most concentrated here.
Yeah, I think I can see the eggs.
This looks like a prime detonation site, Captain. We'll get the weapon placed and ready to go. This won't take long. Who's on Overwatch while we deploy the bomb?
That'll be me. Get the weapon ready. I'll make sure you aren't interrupted.
I would make sure if I hadn't trapped myself here. Damn it. This is awkward. Oh, no, I managed, don't worry. It's all fine.
Is that the door closing? Hey! We're still in here! Captain!
Oh, am I like trapping my own soldiers in there? That's why I volunteered to like, oh no, I totally take care of the guys outside. Don't you worry about it. They are attacking me with spears.
Bomb placement complete. Priming for detonation. Now!
Enemy combatants in close proximity.
Fires a laser, and I missed most of them. Stop moving so much. I'm big and clumsy. Now, would you all stand in front of the laser, please? Oh, it didn't have the range I hoped it would. Oh, I just have a timer where I need to keep hostiles at bay.
Need to stabilize the proto matrix here.
Oh, that's a leader. I'm actually running low on health. I probably should have taken care of those guys a lot sooner.
The bomb's ready, but we're stuck in here. Transporters can't lock on.
Bomb is ready. Oh, I answered that.
Number of life signs massing near your location, Captain. A large assault is imminent. Is the weapon ready to deploy?
Yes, it is.
In moments, sir, but my men are still trapped in the structure. Transporters can't lock onto their signals.
Yeah, I guess they are going to be sacrificed.
Unfortunate, but we don't have time to extract them. We've received a priority assignment from the Autarch himself. We must depart at once. Prepare for transport.
Sir, give us a little more time. Beam an engineering team down. We can break into the structure with explosives.
We could.
You have your orders, Captain. Your men are acceptable losses, as are you. Would you like to join them?
Look, they attack us with spears and we have guns. It would be absolutely easy to just have a few more people here hold this position, like break down this door and
sir,
get them
I would not.
But I guess that's not how this guy operates.
I left those men to die. And for what? So the Admiral could reach his next genocide on time. It was madness.
So there were no evacuation plans? No rescue efforts?
None. The Autarch's orders were quite clear on those matters, and the Admiral was all too willing to execute those orders. When we reached the Atosi system, it had become clear. Our crusade was not a just one.
No shit.
Atosi Prime. Long-distance scans suggested the presence of Dratsuli infestation. We will need to be certain. Standard operating procedure, Captain. Begin by conducting a scan of the planet.
That part sounds reasonable.
Yes, sir. Let's hope this was a false alarm.
I guess it was not a false alarm.
This is Counselor Hale Atunum. I speak for the Atosi people. We know of you, Zenkethi, and your purpose here. If you scan our planet, you'll discover that it is free of the bioform objects you seek to destroy. A scan of our moon will reveal the presence of those objects in totality. When we heard the fate of other worlds like ours, we collected the objects and placed them there for you.
They have interesting ears. I wonder if they are just ears or if they serve another purpose as
Scour
well.
the moon as you will. It is devoid of life. Atosi Prime, however, is not. Over 4 billion souls dwell here. In their name, I ask you now, spare our world. Spare our lives.
You have a bad feeling about this.
Confirm the Counselor's story. Scan both planet and moon. Verify the location of the Transuliates. We've been lied to before, and at great cost. I won't be deceived here today.
Let me guess, someone like had one egg in a museum. That's
No signs of infestation, Captain. Shall we scan the moon next?
Yes. Helm, set a course for the Atosi moon.
okay, they got them all. Is he going to go with destroy the planet anyway afterwards?
Captain, I'm reading a large concentration of Dratsuli eggs on the Atosi moon.
Very well. Prepare the torpedo launcher.
As you can see, we have been truthful.
They actually have been, so I suspect now he wants to kill the witnesses.
Conduct a deep scan. I want to be absolutely certain there is no remaining infestation within this system.
Oh, he's so going to change that scan.
Wish, Admiral.
He's going to fake the data, isn't he?
Report, Captain. I'm picking up low-level signs of infestation across the planet. Are you as well?
Negative, Admiral. I believe the Atosi were being truthful here. There's no sign of Dratsuli infestation on our sensors.
Good evening, my name was in water. Deepfakes in Star Trek, pay tell us it is so.
It could be residual traces left behind when they move the eggs. Or it could be shielded pockets of infestation. Another crude attempt to deceive us. We must be certain, Captain. Prepare to scour Atosi Prime.
Sir,
He's really
with all
looking
due
for an
respect,
excuse to kill them.
Atosi Prime is not a threat to us. There's no need for this.
There is every need, Captain. Since you appear to be incapable of following my orders, I will deal with Atosi Prime myself. Tactical, prepare to fire a protomatter torpedo at Atosi Prime.
Admiral, no. Don't do this, sir.
Has that line ever worked?
No, we're not a threat. We're not.
Well,
I could stomach no more after that. I could no longer walk upon the path of madness. My crew felt the same. Together, we began to walk a new path.
yeah, I just killed, what was it, 4 billion innocent people.
In light of your service to the Autarch and the Coalition, I will not have you shot for treason. If it were anyone else, be warned. The next time you see fit to walk the path of disobedience, I will not stay my hand. I'll see to it that your entire lineage is purged from existence to the last scale and egg. Do I make myself clear, Captain?
Yes, you do, sir.
We could still fire on his ship, but I guess he has the
Get
bigger
us
one.
out of here.
Well, that was an interesting story there, but we still have to deal with the actual threat, with the ones who bred those bugs. And we still don't know where they actually live, right? Where they come from, what they want. And I even forgot the name. But apparently they are our ancient enemies, so there is that. I'm afraid my character didn't listen in Klingon history school.
Admiral Zen Tarak has a lot to answer for. We can only hope the Zenkethi Crusade has come to an end at last and that nothing like this ever happens again.
We still have, like, the invading force to deal with.
That path, that choice, led me to where we are now. Walking it ultimately gave me the strength to stand against the Admiral and defect to the Alliance. I think we can both agree that journey has reached its end. From this point forward, I begin to walk along the path of atonement. That journey will never end for me, but I will help as many as I can with every step I take.
You do that.
Thank you. I hope your superiors have the same opinion as well. As long as the Autarch lives, he will continue to pursue his insane crusade. I believe I can be of use to the Alliance when the time comes to stop him once and for all. I shall abide by their decision until our paths merge once more.
Okay. Don't we have, like, this whole invading old foe to deal with?